Okay, so it's Saturday and I thought I'd take a look at Bitcoin because we've been hoping for it to rally from this 786 fib level and this potential Gartley pattern. At the moment, this is an equal ABC in Bitcoin, and so we've been looking for a sign of a rally or a reversal from this level. For me, the first sign of a reversal is if we get above this pivot level at 35.50, around 35.50, and really 50% of this big red down candle, if we close more than 50% up on the open close, then that for me would be a bullish reversal. We did the same here with this big red down candle. You know, we tried and we tried, we couldn't get to close more than 50% up on it, and then down we went. So it's a bit of a concern that we're still doing this and we're stuck again with this sideways price action, because one of the biggest signs that we've made a bottom is going to be a big boom, you know, strong move off the lows. So where are we likely to go from here? Well, if we continue if this flag pattern that's building up breaks down, then we break 34.66, which at Bitfinex is the 786 fib retrace from the December lows, then the next level down is 33.50, which is also the 1.618 extension of this big rally here that we had in the middle. So this is starting to look like a bit of a magnet level. In terms of length, relative to this first A leg, that would mean that this leg is 1.272 of this first leg as well. So down on the 4-hour, here's this wedge pattern. Here are the highs that we can't get above the 4-hour 50 moving average. Obviously, if we do, then up we go. But for now, this choppy overlapping price action does kind of point to lower. Watch for a false breakout as well of this level. So the market loves to trick everybody to get them going the wrong way and then reverse and go the other way. So a false breakout that can't close above this level and then drops back down, that also would be bearish. Once we get above this support and resistance, if we're going to go higher, we need to hold above it. So if you do see it break, then what you want to see is us hold above it and find support from it. If we're going to keep going higher, we shouldn't wash back and forward through a big level like this. So that's at 35.50 on the upside. If we drop down below 34.66, I would not be a seller short. I would be stalking an entry at this 886 fib retrace at 33.50. So the last, I think, 3 Sundays in a row, it might be 4, but for sure the last 3 Sundays in a row, we've seen a pretty nasty Sunday sell-off. So, and we've seen that in the kind of quiet time, late day in Europe, you know, midday in the USA. So watch out for that now. I'm not sure what impact the golden holidays in Japan and Chinese New Year will have, but funky moves happen in thin liquidity, let's put it that way. So this price action means that we're at risk of one more push lower in Bitcoin. And then we would have 5 waves down in this final leg, which would be quite interesting if we look at it this way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 in this declining wedge. What do we see for Ethereum just in the end? Pretty similar, to be honest. On the daily chart, we're quite heavy in Ethereum. We haven't reached the 786 fib in this one, but this price action, very similar to Bitcoin, has been very choppy and overlapping and doesn't say bullish reversal. It says consolidation in a downtrend. So where do we go in Ethereum if we make another leg lower? I'm starting to think that this 100 level, if we look at Tether, it's going to be about 98.60. But if we look at other exchanges, then a retest of the 100 level. Let's look at Bitfinex. It's really weird that this low before didn't quite tag 100, because Ethereum really loves round numbers. So if I mark the 786 fib in this one, that puts us almost 198. If I look at some of the other exchanges, Coinbase is a very popular one. Let's see where we go at Coinbase, and 172. So I think a retest of the 100 level, if we have a Sunday sell-off, is probably where we go with this choppy overlapping price action in Ethereum as well. Have a good weekend.